Morning. What do you remember about the 9th of June? It's Johnny Depp's birthday. So, the name Johnny can be very important. And I always miss him out when the Hermit comes out, so remind me, it's Johnny as well. 9th of June 2026. Oh, what was the song? Oh, God blimey. Walks Like a Man. I don't know if that's the actual lyrics, if I've misheard them. Walks like a man, talks like a man, walks like a... Something confused. So somebody's confused. Capricorn. Number 9. Well done, Spirit. 9th house of Sagittarius and the moon. So the website for me chart has changed. The moon is in Pisces. Capricorn 8th house. So Pisces, Capricorn, Sagittarius then. Very important to start with. And we're looking for the grandparent card, the ancestors. Those that should be honoured for all that they've done to keep the planet for us to be able to use it and not destroy it. So it's a neutral card, so we don't see any names until it comes out again, if it comes out again. There it is, last pile, so it's some way off yet, whatever this is. It could be that it's late tonight, or it could be that it's sometime in the future, depending on how you handle things. We've got... Oh dear. Okay. So we start with what we ended with yesterday. An empty cup. Different deck, same card, same sort of meaning. You're drained. They know you're drained. They know that you are emotionally empty for some reason. 1 month. That cup is refillable by you at any time. Number 20. You cannot rise. You can't get a break, is what you're thinking. There's barren lands there, look, arid ground. Because you're putting walls up, or somebody's putting obstacles in your path. This is a codependent situation, so there's no stand on your own 2 feet here. Somebody has to be somewhere rather than wants to be somewhere. There is no success. It is a 9, so it's been going on for a very long time, possibly 9 years, because these are not your people, these are not your tribe, and you know it. There's no equal reciprocity. You keep giving and get nothing back. So it's time, if you take today's card as with nothing else, to turn your back on everything you've ever known or believed to be true. But you know that this is going to be a bloodbath. This is going to be the battle to end all battles. A change must take place. You must take the higher ground. And this is also a knife crime or shootings, whatever it is, a bloodbath. So we've got to be very careful and watch our backs. There is a fight going on. There is someone's been asleep at the wheel. Rome bends while Nero fiddles. There'll be no peace for the wicked, because this battle is about to take place. Judgment Day is coming. The only clue we've got is the 20. We've got the hawk, which is Aries or Scorpio. This is the Judgment of Solomon. Go and see the story, look it up, Judgment of Solomon. It'll tell you. I've told you the story many times. But really it's about fairness, justice, doing the right thing. For some of you, it's having to feel vulnerable and bringing your walls down, your personal walls. And you don't want to do that. Because if this is a codependent situation, you don't want them to see that you are vulnerable in any way. So, dear me, May the 1st could be important. Those born in the year of the rabbit, the snake. Our ancestors are walking beside us. They are lighting our way. They are showing us the way, because nothing's new in this world. They've been through it before. There's the walk of shame that was in yesterday's song. You're haunted by the things you perceive you've done wrong, the things people have told you've done wrong. You believe in the words that they tell you, and you tell yourself in a derogatory way. That's not good. Trapped by fear. You believe what they say. You can't stand on your own 2 feet. You never will. There's a celebration coming up, or a gathering, or again, May the 1st. It's the 3 norns, the maid, the mother, and the crown. 3 life cycles of women. But it is a celebration. Yeah. Someone here, though, is prone to drink perhaps a bit too much. This is also home and family life, not good, feeling drained. This is cancer, any or all of those. This is somebody who is self-medicating, drink and drugs, or drugs, should I say. But it's emotional, bereft. You're not in charge of your emotions, deep in them. But there we go. So we've got all the cards we need for this read. Spirit are filling that cup for you. They're going to bring you some joy, whatever that may be. It could be that you're going to a christening because it's a celebration. It could just be that you find something that fills your cup. 1 month. There it is again. So they're repeating all these cards. You have been blind for far too long. It's time to get up and fight. No peace for the wicked. Move on. From stormy waters to calm ones, you may be travelling across water. Do not take the baggage of the past with you. Do not take those swords with you. It's gone from an 8 to a 6, which means we've dropped 2 swords. Maybe you're realising that 6 of those swords was valid, and you need to take that information with you into the future, but the negative can stay behind. Yeah. Grandparents, siblings, children, fond memories of the past, nostalgia. Fight for the children. And patience will be needed. That is a lighthouse. The light is not on. Don't dim your light. Shine your light bright so that others can see where you are. The light is not on, but he is not giving up. He's making sure that there is a light for them to see. However small, he is making sure there is someone to guide you. Patience. Patience, think carefully, then act. No major arcanas in that one, so they've said what they wanted to say. Simple as. The ancestors want us to think of the children, to light the path in a positive way, and to move on. Beautiful read. Well done. Oh, steady. And we've doubled that energy. Yeah, we've taken back controls of our lives, possibly purchase of a new vehicle. The home and family life will be back on track if you work as a team. 7 or 25, Mia. It's the breasts and the abdomen. It is the yin to your yang. You are perfectly balanced. But there's fear of the future. 22. Katie, Zoe and Richard. Lord Mayor of London. Fear of looking the fool. That's what it is. And putting things off until tomorrow. That's why it's going to take some time, unfortunately. You need to take action now. One day. They're giving us two gifts of the cup and the wand. And that's the phallic symbol for the male. That's the phallic symbol for the female. They join together, they make the children, and they work as a team. There we go. So passionate encounters are possible, but whether they're one night stands or not, I don't know. But whatever that is, it fills your cup. And you are a different person. More relaxed, happier, and a better home life. Again, nostalgia, someone from the past perhaps, beautiful energy, children, siblings, but there is a toxicity here that you have to release yourself from first, and it's going to be a battle. The shackles must be broken. Capricorn, it's about selling your soul for shiny baubles, perhaps the new car, perhaps jewellery, whatever it is. It's a toxic situation, but you're allowing it, and you're allowing them to shackle you into slavery for those shiny baubles, basically. So Capricorn energy is about status, so somebody who worries about what it looks like, how much money they've got, what they can brag about to their friends. Don't hold on to things that no longer serve you. This is stubbornness, this is greed, this is also paranoia, where you feel like you have to control everything and everyone. You can't control everything. Spirit does. And the more you try to control it, the worse it's going to get. So let go and go with the flow. In astrology then, New Horizons, so that's travel across water with the Sagittarius energy, spiritual pilgrimages, foreign shores, knowledge, study, the hips and thighs, universities, publishing houses, newspaper offices, foreign shores, higher learning, philosophy, distant horizons, your ethics, your visions, your beliefs, your religion, long journeys, in-laws and foreign affairs. So this is where the mores of society are encountered and where rebellion takes place, hopefully, against collective beliefs. Signs and planets placed here indicate conformity or conflicts with established belief systems. So you have to decide which you're going to do, conform or rebel. We haven't got Neptune, we haven't got Saturn, we haven't got Pluto, Uranus, no. So, the moon then in Capricorn. I don't know if that's mine, you know. I don't know if oh, my rising sign, I can't remember. Moon in Capricorn. Emotionally controlled, yes. Self-reliant, no, not yet. Diligent, dependable, dutiful, authoritarian, insecure. That's the insecure authority. And the moon in Capricorn needs to control the environment and family. That's what it is. Somebody's very controlling and toxic energy. So somebody believes they can boss the family about, tell them what to do. Not so. You are free will, free spirit. So we've got, we've done Capricorn, we know what that is. We've got Cancer as a main player. So, Mercury in Cancer, so communications. Venus in Cancer, so love. Jupiter in Cancer, so your wealth. All the three things most people think about. And it's nowhere to be seen on the houses. So, let's have a look then. Yesterday's video took absolutely hours to load. I'm really sorry. I'm hoping that now everything's cooled down a bit because we've had some rain. We might get a better thing going on. Everybody and everything is going doolally. Inanna. Now, yesterday we had the death card, didn't we? This is the stairway to heaven. Someone may be doing that, or someone may like Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven. Who knows? May have had it at the funeral. But Inanna's a nice one. She walks beside you like Spirit has said. There she is. So, Inanna is a spiritual warrior. You've got to cover her up because you'll judge that like it. Who descends voluntarily to the underworld, to the devil there, to hell, the toxicity. So you're doing this voluntarily to meet her dark sister. So you may have problems with a sibling, like I said, a Eshke girl. This will take immense courage and bravery, sacrifice and surrender to life. Facing your shadow self, the things you've done wrong. Letting go there of outmoded identity, of being stripped of illusions and facing the truth. That's what you've got to do. Joining Anna means that you are going to go on a journey of self-discovery. Yes, there's a journey. Possible travel within or without, whether you like it or not. This can sometimes be brought about by a disaster of some sort. Yes, barren lands, which means change. Alternatively, you may decide independently that the time has come for change. Make space in your life to let go on a spiritual quest. Whether you begin it, what is certain, however you begin it, what is certain is that you will emerge from this journey changed in the deepest aspect of yourself. You will have faced that void, that emptiness, that empty cup, and survived, having come to know yourself on a deeper level. This will require great courage and sacrifice. So let Inanna, who has walked this way before, be your guide. So that's the best explanation I could ever see of our hermit, which is today's card. There we go. Well done, Spirit. Absolutely fantastic. The red chakra fairy. Oh, that's getting a down and day. It's getting right into the core of your being. It's also to do with sex. So, your base chakra, getting grounded, basically. So the base of your spine, your coccyx. So, the red chakra angel is strong-willed and is able to be honest with all those that they have relationships with. Courageous and confident, so again, get your courage. She has relationships with. She's courageous and confident in her abilities to be the centre of attention. Being at the centre does not bother her in the least because she is strong-willed and nothing anyone says is going to affect her. So let it run off your back like water off a duck's back. The red chakra fairy is an air of self-awareness which provides her with advanced skill of survival, and you too will survive if you take notice of her. This makes her a great person to be around during times of crisis. Do not be afraid of her or judge her, so no judgment for her extrovert behaviour, because everyone needs confidence to encourage and support them in their journey. So that's what's been told you probably over the years. You're too loud, you're too extrovert. Your challenge is to understand these people and how they play a role in your life They are often scapegoated and told they are show-offs, which in fact they are simply providing a mirror for those of us who are reluctant to walk out into the light for fear, there's the fear, with the full, of being ridiculed. It's time for you to stop hiding, find your place on the stage. You want your opinions to be heard, only you're too fearful, and you will meet the same fate as those you've already judged as being far too loud. So some of you may have realised you was wrong about something, and you're frightened to come out and say it because you know what you've said about others to put them down. When you find the courage to take a centre stage, you will be pleasantly surprised that in fact those on the stage are warm and welcoming, and they're glad that you realised before it was too late. The others up there will be glad you've joined them. They're waiting for you, and when you stand up and be counted, your friends and family will gain a whole new respect for you, and you will understand the difference between show-offs and those who have a serious message to share. Once you do this, the next problem will be getting you back off the stage, because you will love the limelight so much. So don't let your ego get out of whack, really. It's just a small thing. Don't turn out like the people that have to do that. So if you're wrong, you're wrong. Admit it. Stop trying to control people. Let go. You might have been doing it from a place of love, but they don't think so. They see it as control. "28. My mum's number, mushrooms, and she loved mushrooms. So, morning mother. It's the wee folk, the fairy folk, the luck of the Irish. 28. Fairies, gnomes, so you may have a gnome in your garden, and elementals bring all sorts, share the earth with us, and are part of this magical existence. You might catch a glimpse of them from the corner of your eye, so spirit may be visiting you and you can see them in your peripheral vision, or simply sense their presence in some secluded spot. You must seek them where the world and our world meets, amongst the roots of ancient trees, on a misty mountain top, or at the edge of the sea. Mine is at the edge of the sea. There are helpers willing to pitch in and give you assistance you need on a cause or project that is dear to your heart. Look around you, let your need be known, and welcome help when it's offered to you. Help community details. I give thanks for helpful friends. What elemental beings do you sense near your home? So you're being visited often, probably. Last one then I'll try and get this posted. A spiral dancer, the number 5. Things that go on in the dark. Bump. The spiral dancer moves to her own rhythm, and so should you, and steps to music only she can hear. She takes you on a path that is winding and circular. She assures you that what you experience as a setback is really just part of your learning, your upward spiral. Perception is everything. You're not retracing your steps or going backwards, but rather rounding up like a spiral staircase. She says that you can be comforted knowing that your path is one of success. Yes, because we're riding a chariot. Poor people don't ride chariots. Adventure, which you avoided at the minute, and experience. Follow her, for she dances along a magical path. So does Inanna. If you ask about a relationship, keep on dancing, because the magic will soon happen. Also, it's okay to allow someone else to take the lead at this time. Make sure you let others know that you are open to it. You're not closed off, don't put them walls up. Always remember that relationships are mirrors and will show you the past, the present, and the potential future. All relationships have a destiny. Each is a sacred teacher and a valuable lesson to share. even if it appears that the two of you are dancing in opposite directions. All the steps are perfect, even when you may seem to be stumbling. The spiral dancer is a reminder that destiny's true path is seldom straight. So you take care. Thanks for listening. Speak soon. Bye-bye.